Inflation is coming down, but food inflation is still a problem. The cost of eating out is 4% higher than it was a year ago, while eating in is up less than a full percent. So we're out here asking people, how is food inflation impacting their dining habits?
Well, we used to really enjoy going out to eat, probably too much.
I don't go out to eat as often as I used to.
I've spent as much as $40 for, something healthy.
We can't go out to eat too much. I have 2 kids, so we stay, very rarely do we go out anymore.
Yesterday I got a salad. It was like $15, which is ridiculous to spend every single day.
I don't really spend a lot of money outside because it's really expensive outside.
Life is short, so you got to pay the extra money. It's just the vig for living in New York.
And some diners are noticing not only are restaurants going up on their prices, they are also cutting back on the portions.
Portion sizes are down, prices are up.
One thing I notice is that the quantity that you get, I'm a big eater, the quantity is smaller than it used to be.
I just remember years ago, I would order something like an appetizer. An appetizer would be enough to feed the whole entire table. Now it's an appetizer so small, it's for one or 2 people.
You're not getting what you're actually paying for, especially because everything is so expensive now.
Charge the same amount, give you less, or keep the same amount, charge you more. But that's capitalism, right? What are you going to do?
But food prices aren't just hurting the wallets of consumers. The people serving up the food are feeling the pinch as well. We went to Charles Pan Fried Chicken here in New York City to speak with head chef Qui Slobert about the toll rising food prices are taking on the business end.
So as of right now, food prices are skyrocketing. We are Charles Pan Fried Chicken. We're known for chicken. And that is like a roller coaster. It started off high, and then it goes high, and it comes back down to being high, and it goes even higher. Affected me how? Because we are in the middle of Harlem. This is 145th Street. We do not want to raise the prices too much. We want to make sure we feed the average family. So we just have to cut corners everywhere else. And that's by meaning materials and Con Edison, make sure we cut the lights off, something simple as that. Tissue, something simple as that, but we do not skip when it comes to the food and the ingredients. We keep it the same way. It impacts everybody. Labor. We are very cautious on how we do labor, and that's where we can control the most. We can't control the rent, but we can control the labor. We can control the food cost, meaning not ordering so much, and we actually can control the supplies we purchase. So it's being mindful on the other stuff that we can control, because food prices are killing us.
How have you been forced to tweak the menu in order to prevent you from having to raise prices?
Any high-priced items, we will still provide, like lamb chops. I would love to have jerk lamb on our table every day, but we just can't have it out because the normal person won't come in and buy a lamb chop for $7. We work in family all around us. This is actually the community. I can't sell you one lamb chop for $7 and that's going to fill up who? So that's the only tweak, so to say, we did. If you want to say tweak.
So you have economies of scale, right? Because you have 3 restaurants.
Yes, right? We do.
So you're able to go to your suppliers and be like, hey, I'm supplying 3 restaurants here. Give me the best price you got.
And this is what it is. This is what happened. You have Starbucks, you have McDonald's, you have places like that that's all over. So that's what they do, and they get the lowest price of everything. That's why the food is so cheap. Now, mind you, we are Harlem. We have 3 locations only. So I'm using that same marketing manager style to try to get a better price on everything. Thank God for the community. They are buying our food, so we have that buying power right now. But it's not as much. It's not as much. If you go to a Popeyes, they're all over. If you go to KFC, they're all over. So they're getting a better price than I'm getting on chicken, hands down. But right now, we're scaling up, we're buying more, so I'm using our little buying power to try to get the best deal.
So you mentioned McDonald's and Popeyes, and even though you're not in the same segment of the restaurant business or the food business, when they go low, does that put pressure on you, on restaurants like you, to match these low prices?
Our prices are set for our community. You know what I mean? You come in here, we have the lowest price in Harlem when it comes to the plates. Lowest price. But we've been even lower than that. $18, you get 3 pieces of chicken, 2 sides, and a cornbread. We went to a $10 combo special, classic. Not because of McDonald's, not because of what's going on. It's because we want to make sure we feed our community, because not everybody could afford it. So it was no competition when they do their $5 meals, because you're getting real food here.
So you mentioned little tweaks on the menu. I'm wondering, in the overall business model, have you had to make other changes? Maybe you had to switch to a different kind of container or a cheaper set of utensils, or like, it's not just the food inflation that's hitting you, you're getting hit from all these other places as well.
Yes. When it comes to the clam folds, it was a month-long debate on what we're going to do when it comes to cost of goods. You know, we have the cups, we have the biodegradable of this, we have that, we have paper, we have plastic. Honestly, if we went all plastic, it'd have been way cheaper, but bad for the community, bad for the environment. So we actually have the biodegradable clam folds. We actually have paper bags. You know what I mean? Try to give back. The little 2 cents that we spend more will help out our world. I know, I grew up watching Captain Planet, so don't hurt me. He was my hero. So we actually spend this little extra because in the long term, it's better. You know, you go home, you get a cheap fork, it breaks. It's horrible. You get a box that just bends in and gets all watery. You're not gonna like it. So it's a juggle when it comes to it. So we did the best that we could and got the best prices that we can. So we keep it good. We try to keep the quality up there. What's hurting us, kind of that's what's hurting us. Rent, that's what's hurting us. But those things you can't really change. I was born in Harlem. I was born in poverty. I'm used to being tight. My mom made it. She had 3 kids, 1 job. She made it happen. And we're making it happen now. So every dollar counts. So everybody come to these doors and buy something, amazing, thank you. Because as you're seeing these questions, I wish I could tell you a secret. I wish I could tell you a trade. No, we are living check by check in that sense. That one person, I don't care what she buy, I thank her for walking through those doors. So this is the process literally, put the chicken in, and we constantly turn as we cook it.